We'll start lying down, extending your arms and legs, and make any adjustments to feel really comfortable here. And if you like, you can close your eyes. And taking a deep breath in through the nose. And open the mouth, let it go. And breathing in and out through the nose if you can. And following your breath. And letting go of your day. And bringing your mind to the present moment. Focusing on each inhale and each exhale. And every time you exhale, feel your body soften a little bit more. And your bones feel heavy. And sinking deeper into your mat. And relaxing your face and the space between your eyes. And taking another deep breath in, fill up the lungs. And open the mouth, exhale. One more deep breath in. Belly rises. And open the mouth, exhale. And start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And circling your wrists and your ankles in one direction. And take the opposite direction. And gently move your head side to side. And as you inhale, reaching the arms up overhead, bring the toes together. Taking a long stretch through the body, maybe yawning, arching your back. And as you exhale, walk your fingertips over to the left. And then option to walk your toes over to the left, creating a banana shape with your body. And feeling a stretch down the right side. And on your next inhale, walking your hands and feet through center. Inhale, reach the fingertips, point the toes. And exhale, walk the hands and feet to the other side. And as you inhale, coming back through center, one more long body stretch. And this time as you exhale, hugging the knees into the chest. And gently rocking side to side if that feels okay. And bringing your hands onto your knees, start to circle your knees in opposite directions. Warming up the hips. And then circle the knees in the opposite direction. And then hugging the knees into the chest. And release, bringing the soles of the feet onto the mat. And bending the right knee in, hug it into your chest again, interlacing the fingers on the shin. And extend your bottom leg. If it feels better, you can keep your knee bent. And hugging the knee in nice and tight. Squeeze it in towards your right armpit. And then from here, you can start to circle out your right ankle. And take the opposite direction. And then bringing your left hand onto your right knee. Draw the knee across the chest, taking a twist. Right arm comes out to the side. You can be straight or you can bend into cactus arms. And taking a gentle twist through your spine. And on your next inhale, coming back, lying on your back. And bringing the right knee into the right hand. Your left hand can come onto your left hip, anchoring it down to the ground. And with your right hand, open up the knee to the right, opening up the hip, only moving as far as is comfortable. And trying to keep your left hip square down on the mat. And drawing the knee back into midline and reset. And when you're ready, open it up to the right. And one more time, draw it into the center. And exhale to open it up. And drawing the knee into the center. Interlace your fingers around the shin and then hug your forehead in towards your knee, curling up. And gently release your head back down, extending your legs straight up. And bring the hands down to the mat. And flexing your foot, reach the heel up towards the side. On the back of your leg. And taking a more active stretch using your muscles in your leg to pull it in towards your chest. And then you can add in your arms, interlacing behind the leg and draw it in, making the stretch more passive. And notice if you can pull your leg in further when you use your hands versus using the muscles in your leg. And relaxing your shoulders down towards the mat and tuck your chin slightly. And draw your leg in a little bit closer. Or maybe making it a little bit straighter. And taking one more inhale. And exhale to release your leg down, bringing the soles of the feet onto the mat. And hugging the left knee into the chest. Interlace the fingers around the shin, drawing the knee in nice and tight. Option to extend your right leg, flexing your right foot. And squeezing your knee in nice and tight. And bringing the knee into the right hand, left arm comes out to the side. You can keep the elbow straight or bend into cactus arms. And drop your knee over to the right, gently twisting through your spine. Your knee doesn't have to come all the way down to the floor, just moving as far as is comfortable in your body. On your next inhale, bringing the knee back through center. Grabbing onto the knee with the left hand, right hand to your right hip bone. And opening the knee up to the left side. Opening up the hips. Bringing the knee back through center. And exhale, open it up to the left. And keeping your right hip grounded. And bringing your knee through center. And opening it up to the side. And bringing the knee into center. And hugging the knee in. Lift your forehead to your knee, curl up. And exhale, release the upper body down. Extending your legs straight up to the sky. And then using your quad muscles, draw your leg in closer towards your chest. Your bottom leg can be straight or bent here, whatever feels better in your body. And breathing nice and steadily. And then grabbing onto your leg, either behind the hamstring or the calf, and draw the leg in. And relaxing your face, your neck. And drawing your leg in a little bit closer. Reaching the heel a little bit higher. And taking one more inhale. And exhale, release the leg down. Bring the soles of the feet onto the mat. Now with your arms, give yourself a big hug, crossing one over the other. Hands reaching onto your shoulder blades. Elbows are pointing straight up. Then start to rock your upper body side to side. Lower body stays as it is. And gently rocking side to side if that feels okay. And keeping both hips down on the mat, your knees are still. And coming back to center, reach your fingertips around a little bit further. Then separate the feet a little bit more and sway the knees side to side. Upper body stays still. And bringing the knees through center. And bring your feet back underneath your knees. Release your arms. Reach them up to the sky, interlace the fingers, and turn the palms to face up. Pushing the palms up. And then reach the arms up over your head. And stretching through the wrists down into the sides of your body. And you can gently sway the arms side to side over your head here. You can bend your elbows if that feels good. And taking any movement with the arms here that feels good in your body. And releasing the arms, circle the wrists a few times. And take the opposite direction. And grabbing onto the backs of the knees. Hugging the knees into the chest. And then engaging your core. Bringing the belly button towards your spine. Feel your low back on the mat. And from here, start to bring your shins to parallel. Your knees come over your hips. Keeping your low back pushed down. If this is too hard, just bring your knees in towards your chest a little bit closer. And if you want more of a challenge, bring your knees a little bit further away from you. An option to keep your hands on the backs of your knees, or you can reach the arms straight up. And breathing here, keeping the core engaged, low back stays down on the mat. If it starts to lift, bring your knees in a little bit closer to your chest. And challenge yourself, bring your knees a little bit further away from you. And breathe. Feeling your entire core working. And bring them a little bit further. And then hug the knees in. Relax your belly, gently rock side to side. And grab onto the backs of the knees. Start to rock lengthwise along your spine, coming up into a comfortable seated position. An option to sit on a cushion here if you prefer. And sitting up nice and tall. And relax the shoulders down and tuck your chin slightly. And grabbing on to your right knee with the left hand. Inhale to reach the right arm up and over, taking a side stretch. And keeping both hip bones rooted down on the ground. And feeling a stretch from your right hip up to your fingertips. Inhale to reach the arm out through center. And then exhale, twisting to the right. Bring the right hand behind your back. And spine is long and stacked evenly between your hips. And take one more inhale. Exhale to gently unwind, coming through center. Bringing your right hand on your left knee. Inhale, reach up with the left arm. And exhale, lean to the right. And keeping your left shoulder down away from your ear. Dropping it down your back. And inhale to reach out through center, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twisting to the left, left hand behind your back, supporting your spine long. And drawing the belly in to protect your low back. And take one more inhale. And exhale, gently unwind. Walking your hands out in front of you. And folding forward gently. And pushing yourself back up. Switch the cross of your legs. And then fold forward again. And pushing yourself back up. And from here, extend one leg out to the side. And then extend the other leg. You can widen your legs or narrow them as much as you like here, as long as you can sit up nice and tall and comfortably. And so finding a place where you can sit up, lengthen the spine. Option to fold forward here, or you can stay with a long spine. And if you're staying seated with a long spine, you can start to point and flex through the toes. And maybe you need some support. You can bring your hands behind you, supporting your spine. An option to sit on the cushion here too, if you like. And then relaxing the feet. And twisting the upper body to the right. Bring your left hand on your right leg. Exhale to twist. And inhale to come back through center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Moving at your own pace, follow your own breath. Gently moving side to side. And wherever you are, taking one more to each side. And coming through center. Using your hands, bend your knees in. Wrap the arms around the legs, curl up. And release, bringing the soles of the feet together, knees fall out wide. And just flutter your knees up and down a little bit here. And then allow them to rest down. Grabbing onto your feet or your ankles. Inhale to lengthen the spine, reaching up through the crown of the head. Exhale, hinging from the hips, start to fold forward. Bringing the chest towards your feet. An option to massage your feet and your calves here. And then coming more passive, you can move your feet away from you a little bit and round forward, tuck your chin. And rounding through the spine. And rounding your shoulders and your neck forward. Option to turn your palms to face up. And use your hands to push yourself back up to neutral. And drawing the knees back together. Making your way into tabletop, hands and knees. And we'll take a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, look up. Drop the belly, tilt your pelvis. And keep pushing through the hands. And as you exhale, tuck the chin around the spine. Draw your belly button in. Inhale, look up. And exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round your spine. And coming back to neutral, tuck your toes under. Engaging your core, draw your belly button in and lift your knees up about an inch. And feeling your core activate, imagine your hands moving towards your feet and your feet back towards your hands. And drop the knees down. Bring the hands out in front of you, untuck the toes. Move into puppy pose, dropping the forehead down. Hips are over your knees. And bringing the chest closer to the ground. And taking a deep breath in through the nose. And open the mouth, let it go. Coming back up into tabletop. And tucking the toes under and lifting back into downward dog. And you can start to walk out your dog here, bending one knee at a time, pushing the opposite heel towards the mat. And pushing through your thumb and first finger. And spin the upper arm bones in so you feel your shoulder blades come flat on your back. And relaxing through your face and your neck. Maybe shaking the head yes and no. And then coming to stillness in your downward dog, pushing both your heels down towards the mat. And reaching the sit bones back and up, lengthen your spine. And lifting high onto your toes, bend your knees a lot. Almost so much that your belly is resting on your thighs. Reaching the hip bones back still. And as you exhale, straightening the legs into downward dog. And lifting onto your toes, bend your knees again. Almost like you're going to hop forward. And exhale to straighten. And one more time, bend the knees. The spine stays long. And exhale to straighten. And dropping your knees down. And keeping the toes tucked under, and sit your hips back onto your heels. And stretching through the soles of the feet. And bring your hands behind your back. You can interlace the fingers or grab for opposite elbows. And dragging the hands down towards the ground, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lifting the chest. An option from here to move your hands away from the tailbone. And releasing your hands. And bringing your hands down onto the mat. Untuck your toes and tap them out. And then swinging your legs in front of you. Coming to seated with your legs extended, toes are flexed. And sitting up nice and tall, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinging from the hips, fold forward. Rest your hands down. And feeling a stretch up the backs of your legs. An option to add a slight bend to your knees here. And if you want more, you can flex your feet more or fold forward a little bit more. And using your hands, push yourself back up. And bring your hands behind you. Point the toes. Inhale, lift the hips. reverse plank or reverse tabletop with your knees bent. Exhale to lower with control. And slowly lowering down onto your back. Hug the knees in. And grabbing onto the outsides of your feet or behind your knees for happy baby. Push the soles of the feet up to the sky. And try to relax your shoulders down to the mat. Then bring your sacrum down to the mat. Feeling more of your spine along the ground. And you can rock side to side here, extend one leg out to the side at a time. Or you can stay in stillness, whatever feels good to you. And releasing the feet. Bring your feet wide and knock your knees together. An option to reach the arms overhead. And start to slow down your breath. And taking longer inhales and slower exhales. Maybe closing your eyes if you haven't already done so. I feel like you can extend your arms and legs into final Shavasana. Maybe taking up more space than when you started. Extending your legs wider and your arms wider. Letting go of any control over your breath, naturally and freely. We'll start to scan the body from the toes all the way up to the crown of the head. Relaxing each body part as you move up. And noticing any areas that need a little bit more attention. And just noticing them, not attaching any stories or emotion to those areas of your body. And relaxing your mind. Not worrying about what you have to do next or tomorrow or what happened today. Just focus on your breath and your body, being present in this moment. option to stay here as long as you like. If you're ready to move, you can wiggle the fingers and the toes. And circle the wrists and the ankles. And inhale to reach the arms overhead, bring the legs together. And exhale, knees into your chest. And gently rock side to side. Eventually rolling onto one side, resting your head on your bottom arm into fetal position. And when you're ready, making your way up into a comfortable seat. And sitting up nice and tall. And tucking your chin slightly. Inhale to reach the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center. And you feel the benefits of your practice flowing through you and out into the world, into every interaction. Thank you for practicing with me.